decides it's time to conquer satellite radio too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Hotscast with Kenny Hots.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Castle. I'm here with Brian Pico, and of course, as always, Kenny Hots. Kenny, how was your weekend?
I raped a man.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was out, and I was a little giddy, and I had some unguences, as they say. I had a couple of 2 shots of banana schnapps and a gin and tonic, and I was walking home, and it was just cold, and I like this shortcut I take. Anyways, there's this homeless guy named Injun Joe.
Oh, Injun Joe. Yeah.
He hangs out just in a building, like near my house, behind my house. And I raped him.
Now, so this was non-consensual. This wasn't rough sex. This was rape. It's rape.
Yeah. But then when I was doing it, some other guy shows up. Some you good citizen, what do you call those
Good
guys?
Samaritan.
Good Samaritan. You know, and he was one of those guys, like, you know, he's like one of those, like, guardian angel guys. He had, like, this red beret, and he was walking around. He had, like, this denim vest with all this flair on it, like all these, like, nom buttons and you know, kiss me, I'm Polish buttons and all these weird kind of, like, you know, enamel-y type buttons.
It was
like, hey, you! And I pretend I was, I'm helping him. He goes, oh yeah, and then I took him too.
You took? What do you mean you took
him as mine.
A second rape?
I bedded him.
Now, what was Injun Joe doing when that happened? Was he jealous? Was he were they trying to fight together? What was going on?
He was bleeding out.
Did you stab him? So it wasn't just rape?
Well, I only use, if I'm going to do that to a homeless gentleman, I don't use their orifices. I only use the stab wound. So actually, That's what I use, because, you know, we all know blood is God's lube, people.
Well, that's something else. You know, I love that you called him a homeless gentleman.
Yes.
People are probably thinking, when you're telling the story, they're probably thinking, what a bad guy. And then when you use language like that, it kind of probably reaffirms people's sense that you're a human being.
Well, we're all human beings, and we're all equal in God's eyes. Blessings.
Which is great, because a lot of people wouldn't even waste their time raping a homeless person. They would go for someone who was a little bit more...
I was joking. Go on. Move on with the show.
Sorry.
Look at you, trying to fucking milk my comedy, you fucking douche.
Did you watch?
I want everyone to know, I know you can't see it in Radioland, but Jeffrey got a Ferrari, and with the Ferrari, they actually gave him a shirt.
You're saying this is the type of shirt that people who own Ferraris wear.
Okay, first of all, he has the worst fashion sense ever.
Forward.
Very no sense. And you know, all of his shirts have like weird designs on it. They look like, you know, some, you know, goth guy who's obsessed with Led Zeppelin made it. It's weird. It's a fucking undershirt with a crest on it. It's got some weird picture of Italy in the middle of it.
No, it's not. It's not Italy anywhere.
It's a garbage shirt. It looks like something that you buy on the street in Turkey.
It just got a little printing on it, and
it's terrible.
It's just a white shirt.
Terrible. I got a fucking cool yellow. I got a yellow shirt with a karate guy on it. That's fucking cool, bro.
This is great radio. Did you watch the Oscars? What did you think?
I like McFarlane. I don't know. What Oscars? Everyone's a pig. The movies are. You know, I found the movies to be kind of inspiring this year. I've had a hard time being motivated. I think I'm going through some midlife crisis. So, you know, when I sit there and I watch them, I kind of feel like, oh, look at these fucking idiots and all their fucking cash they're making. And I've been to some like houses. These people have like their basements are like 30 fucking Bentleys, like different color Bentleys, and it's really unbelievable. And I just sit there and think, oh God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I can't believe that I just didn't have the tenacity to do what these fucking idiots are doing. Because, you know, directing, give me a break what's fucking directing, really. And it's the DOP, you know, I was a photographer. I think you can be a great DOP. Like, you know, I see this stuff, and I think I can do it, you know, and I don't think I'm wrong, because I've done stuff that is, you know, kind of has a story and does look nice in some things, and I kind of think I have an American sensibility and are a little slick. So, you know, I just think if someone came to me, if Katzenberger said, hey, Kenny, go fucking, here's $40 million, go make a fucking movie, I'd make it like the most incredible movie ever.
I'd watch that. So what's holding you back, you think?
You. You are holding me back.
Really?
You and Shitty Brian. Damn it.
So it's if it wasn't for us, you'd probably
you need you need an executive who, like, hey, why? That's why I like people when they send out my shit on Facebook or YouTube saying, oh, watch Kenny's show, you know, watch Fart, the greatest, you can blow biggest fart, to me is the greatest, funniest, maybe one of the funniest laugh out loud episode in television history, and I'm talking about television history, and I'm not being a fucking cheeser. I think I've personally made some Kenny versus Spenny fans laugh more than any other television show in history.
So you think Katzenberg just needs to see, once he sees that episode, you think the ball will get rolling there?
Well, I think that I've bumped into, you know, basically 3 different executives in my life that have given me a chance to do, like, national series. And yeah, you really need somebody that you will give you a shot. And you know, Matt and Trey, like, someone gave them a shot, and they proved that. You know, Miss McFarlane, back to the Oscars, someone gave him a shot. And, you know, they give a lot of people a shot. I'm seeing such shitty things on television and film. Like, listen, I steal all my content. I was a peer-to-peer guy. I had my Xbox hacked when I was like 20 years ago. Then I woke up in the morning and there in my friend in my mom's basement, I'd wake up and there, like, Lord of the Rings was on my Xbox. My Xbox was the E drive on his computer in his house. So, you know, I've been doing that stuff for a really long time, and I've really been watching a lot of movies and television. And some of the stuff out there, which will probably lead us into the awards we're going to on Sunday, but some of the stuff out there is so fucking atrocious and horrible, and people are making so much fucking dough. I don't know, I just think it's irresponsible.
Well, I agree. It was a weird rant, but I'd say that, like, I've never even seen more than 5 minutes of that Big Bang Theory, which is the most popular show on television. But to me, it's just unwatchable, and that represents the best of the best. So maybe it's a good thing that nobody watches your stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
But speaking of television.
1 second, I don't want to be a cheeseball and say, hey, give me money, I can do a great movie. But hey, give me fucking money, and I can make a great movie and great TV. And fans tell me, why don't I go on the internet and ask for money to go do, like, a movie or a TV? You know, I'm getting really close. I'm getting that point. And if I fucking grovel like that, and you people do not give me that fucking cash, I'll literally go into a fucking post office with a fucking stick, otherwise known as an AK. Check out the rap word. And I'm going to fucking just let it loose, bro. I'm going to fucking post some stamps, as they say.
Don't let it happen. Wait, what does post some stamps mean?
Take everyone out.
Oh. Well, you heard it here, people. you heard it
I'm going to go kill everybody.
Unless you give them money. So just, where should they send the money?
Just send me your parents' jewelry.
Okay. So you've got your own little award show coming up on
I'm very excited. My show got kind of trounced and thrown in the garbage, which is fine. You know, my brother said that, you know, if I ever do a show that they can show on television, then I'm an idiot. So, you know, like I mean, we've spoken about this before. I like to do stuff that's the antithesis of our country's content. But yeah, no, I got nominated for a huge award.
What's the award?
The award is the Best Comedy Program or Series for the Canadian Screen Awards.
It's like our Golden Globes.
We have a Golden Globes now.
And do you think you're going to win?
No, there's no way I can win. I can't win because my stuff's too fucking crazy. Everyone, when they see me there anyhow, they're like, oh, fuck, there's that fucking amazing guy who does the best show again.
No, I think they don't think that because this is the establishment. They don't even make good shows themselves, so they hate people who would make a good show. It makes them look bad. How do they feel about you? when you walk into a room with the people who make the rest of Canadian television?
Well, everyone's so fake, and we found this out in LA too. Like, people are fake, and you go into places and they're cheesy, and people, you know. But I don't know. I think I like everybody. I let things roll off my back. You know, I'm a narcissist, and I like that people like me, so I do whatever. But the broadcasters who did our show told me my show was fucking terrible.
Yeah, this is your own executives.
Told me my show was shit.
Listen to them. And that you did a bad job.
Yeah.
And that it was, they said, your mom episode, which was the most touching episode.
One of the greatest things to me that I've ever done.
Yeah, people cry. People would, after they watched it, would send things saying, I cried. And they felt it was elder abuse.
Yeah. Oh my God. I had Michael Cera wrote us a letter saying, oh, this is a great show. You guys are great. You know, who gets letters from, Michael Cera?
Yeah,
who gets letters from people like this saying, oh my God, your show is great. These people are incredible performers and real artists. And I have a lot of friends who sent me stuff, and other celebrities, I don't want to mention their names, Spike Jones. But, saying, Kenny, you are a fucking god.
Is that the exact, are you paraphrasing, or is that what he said?
Well, I opened an email address, spikejones@poopsex.fart, and then I wrote my